So I belong to a Facebook group here in Tampa. It's called the Tampa Bay Motorcycle Riders. Within a few months, they went from 100 people in the group to like almost 2,000 now,
Wow.
and they put on a
That's
ride every single week. Which, as somebody who's an admin on a medium sized group on Facebook, just trying to put out events, meetups, breakfasts, and also rides. Like it gets to the point where just like it's like a job, it's like a
yeah.
job. So they do a good job. They do a good job of they do a ride, weather permitting, do a ride every week. And this last weekend we had some rain, and they all just met for lunch at some place. But they've been teasing they've been teasing a new something exciting and new coming, right? And so they first
Okay.
put out a thing. It's kind of like a VIP club you can join with them called the Lightning Riders. I'm
Okay.
not sure all the benefits at this point, but it's like $30 a month or something. But then they just released plans, which I sent you, for a thing called the uh, the Moto station. Let's see.
This is super cool
Yeah,
because
it's
this is something that I want to do too.
yeah,
So
Tampa Bay
I'm
Motorcycle Riders Moto Station, and it's got I mean, they just put some rendered photos out, and they're they're AI, I'm assuming, or maybe they're drawings from architect or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like they say coming at the beginning of next year. So I don't know what that means. Is it like January or is it, April? But
yeah.
it looks pretty ambitious. Like it's a big giant building. It's got self serve motorcycle wash stations. They're gonna have, let's see, they've got a whole list here of things. It's gonna have full service with their partners at Prada Motorsports, which is, I'm assuming, like a mechanics business, and then they've got custom motorcycle wrapping, lounges for members, and exclusive Lightning Riders VIP lounge. And they're gonna have gear, apparel, and custom embroidery, and then food and drinks, and then live events and bike nights. And it looks really cool. I I'm interested to see how it goes. Like I said, I met the guys a couple of times. I've been on a couple of their rides. I actually sat next to one of the admins at lunch a few weeks back. We did a ride to Cedar Key, and him and his wife, and they're really nice and well organized. So I'm looking forward to see it come to fruition. I mean, we've everybody's kind of been talking about doing something like that. I Jose for years, like, I can't believe we don't just have like a cool place where we can ride our motorcycles and hang out, and whatever. And I'm like, I'm always like, "Well, you guys got some money, go do it." And they're like, "Oh, no, 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 no." So,
It's high risk. I'll tell you. So I mean,
yeah,
what you're talking about is the bike shed,
yeah.
and
I'm looking at these photos, and I'm looking at the size of that building, and I'm like, there's going to be some overhead there. I mean, you got insurance and power, and I don't know what I don't know what their business plan is as far as making money to keep it up, because $30 a month from, even if you got 1,000 members, that's not enough to run a business that size. So is it going to be a full size restaurant? Because we have like a place here called Orange County Choppers. It's the guys that
yeah.
used to do those custom bikes, and it's a huge building. It looks something like that. It's a gigantic building, and they've got a full size restaurant. They do a lot of events. They got a big event space there. So I don't think it's going to be quite to that scale. So I'm curious to see how it goes. Like, are they going to, I don't know. I'm excited, and also
We'll
I don't know.
see.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see.
so in Houston, the place that's kind of, I mean, and forgive me if there's other places like this that I'm not aware of, but the place that's most like that in Houston is called Wolfsmiths.
Yeah.
It's awesome. They're in the Heights, which is kind of a trendy part of town. Um, well, not like the highfalutin part of town, but the fun part of town.
Right. Right. Right.
And they just opened up a new facility. I haven't been there yet. I'm dying to go. Much larger. Looks like they got a full restaurant. Much more than just like a coffee machine in the back of the shop, where everybody goes and parks. So I'm
Right.
I'm super excited about that. They kind of have built a smaller following, or they built a huge following in their smaller location, and finally were able to expand not too far away from their existing facility. And I mean, my love for the bike shed.
Yeah.
Now, financially tied love for the bike shed. Um, but uh, we all want that place to hang out. We all want an Ace Cafe.
Yeah.
We all want that place where we can go and ride to. And, every time, every time I hop on the bike for lunch, I wish I was going to a motorcycle, like a motorcycle hangout place for lunch, unless I
Yeah,
want to ride
I'm
an hour and a
also
half.
I'm not sure where they're gonna put it because the Bay Area is very spread out. You know, we've got multiple cities here, like 3 good-sized cities, Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater, and I think they're based in Pinellas County, which is the St. Pete side, but I'm not sure if they're putting it over there. I mean, the trendy area here is, like, Ybor City, which is kind of just
Yeah.
outside of downtown with all the, old brick buildings and stuff, but this looks kinda modern, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they're putting it or, I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to the guy and see if he wants to come on and talk about it. That'd be cool.
And grit,
Yeah.
two wheels spin, and yeah, we're built for it.